I'm Erin Ryan, political commentator, comedy writer, and host of Crooked Media's Hysteria.
And I'm co-host Alyssa Mastromonaco, former White House Deputy Chief of Staff for President Obama.
Each week on Hysteria, we are joined by a team of hilariously opinionated ladies to discuss the headlines from the serious to the absurd.
We cover everything from reproductive rights to rom-coms and break down the political news of the week and cultural stories that affect women's lives.
New episodes of Hysteria drop every Thursday. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's Macy's one-day sale tomorrow with deals of the day for everyone on your gift list. Like 20 to 50% off beauty stocking stuffers from Jimmy Choo, Lancome, and more. Great handbags and wallets 40 to 50% off. And buttery soft cashmere sweaters just $39.99. Plus get contact-free curbside pickup or pickup in store today. Details at Macys.com/pickup. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Good morning. It's this Sunday, football Sunday morning. Pete Hoffman with you till 6 a.m. 877-337-6666 is the number to call, the number to text. Yes, you could text me. You could try it. Also, you could tweet me at the Hoff, WFAN. You got Nick Theodoro on the other side of the glass. What's up, Nick?
What's up, Hoff?
What's up? And Danielle McCartan, who just left. Great job. Great interviews with the Boomster and Volpe. My little guy, my older guy actually would love to hear that interview, so that's awesome. Again, 877-337-6666 till 6 a.m. I will be here with you. We got a lot to get into. The local teams did not have a great day yesterday besides the New York Rangers. The Nets were terrible. The Nets, how did they blow that game to the Bulls? The Knicks, how were they favored versus the Nuggets? The Islanders lost in overtime. We got football Sunday here with the Giants and the Jets. But I have to lead with what I'm most frustrated with right now. And it's been a few days since the lockout has started. But how can MLB really screw the younger audience, their younger fans, the fan base that they are trying to build upon? Baseball has been suffering for years, and yet they don't read the room. They don't understand how a lockout of any sort is a bad move. You have a game which is having trouble reaching the youth, building audiences, making this one time the national pastime. It's a regional game. It has completely gone to a regional game where most people, unless they're watching their team, do not care. They don't care about the World Series. They don't care about the All-Star game. They don't care about anything. Mike Trout is the best player in the game. People don't know who he is if he walked on the street. It's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. And yet, we're going to sit here for how long? Months with a lockout where there's zero buzz. We talk about no buzz, no buzz. There is no buzz for baseball for 2 months. That is a bad thing for the sport. It's a great thing for other sports. NBA, NFL, even NHL maybe will get a little buzz off of that. There is a major flaw in the mindset of Rob Manfred, a major flaw in the mindset of all the MLBPA. Because they need to find a way to turn this around and get this done quick. Because you have nothing. In the offseason, for NBA, for the NFL, we see these major upticks in moves like we did for the last couple weeks with the baseball free agency. It was exciting. There was news every day. Things that we didn't see would happen. Max Scherzer went to the Mets. Didn't expect that. Came out of nowhere. Yankee fans frustrated. Nothing is going on. Well, guess what? Nothing's going to go on for 2 months. Nothing. And for a sport that needs to find a way to be in the spotlight, you're totally pushing your audience away. And do you understand the significance of giving people time to move on? In 94, 95, with the last time they had a strike in baseball, saw a lot of people not return right away until Sosa, until McGuire went off and had those historic runs with the home run records and all other stuff. And it was based upon lies. It was based upon steroids. People like myself got back into the game. Were excited to see what was happening. Decided to see records being broken. To find out that it was by lies, by steroids, by cheating. And that hurt the game just as much as the original strike. And now you're talking about greedy owners who every owner is a freaking billionaire, yet I don't want to play my players. I don't want to pay my players. I want to raise the prices for fan attendance. At some point, fan base, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear your money issues. How about look in the mirror? How about look at the fan base? How about that? How about look at their issues? How about look at their money issues? I mean, how many people were out of work the past couple of years? You're trying to bring back crowds and attendance to your stadium, but the prices are still the same or going to be jacked up even more. Nobody cares about your money issues. And that's the funny thing is, out of everything that MLB baseball is trying to fix right now, it's nothing to improve the game. It's nothing to improve fan attendance. It's nothing to improve how it's going to help the youth buy into your game. It's not happening. It's actually not going to happen. So, to me, baseball is just destroying themselves again. And it's frustrating. It is very, very frustrating. And if you're a Mets fan, you could walk in there taking 2 months off and saying, you know what? This is fine. I'm okay because I have 4 free agents that I just picked up. We have a surplus of other people on this team. There's going to be some still moves that are being made by the New York Mets, and it's going to be interesting to see whether it's going to be McNeil's leaving, Dom Smith, J.D. Davis, whatever. Who's still going to come in? Because you still need pitching depth. Still need to work on the rotation. There's still Chris Bryant out there. Maybe another outfield. I don't know. There's a lot of pieces that the Mets can still work on. The work is not done for them, but you can go into a lockout, at least feel good. If you can talk about the actual fan base feeling good going into a 2-month break. As far as the Yankee fan, though, tell me, how do you feel? With nothing being done, we'll wait it out. We'll wait out to see what happens with the labor rulings and the luxury taxes. And let me tell you something. Going into a lockout where so many moves were being made, none by the Yankees. The New York Yankees were not in on anything. Back to this. The youth that you're trying to reach to, you're missing. Kids that were locked in to see who's going to be the next New York Yankee, who's going to wear those pinstripes for 2 months or however long it takes. It could go into April. Who knows? You're screwing yourself. You're screwing the fans. It's not a good look by anybody. 877-337-6666. Again, very frustrated by baseball right now just because there's so many things that they could be doing. This is something that could have been, it's about the DH. It's about all this garbage that could have been dealt with over the entire year. And I understand that there's a lot that for the minor leagues you want to take care of. It's for the players in the future. That's all fine and dandy. But you are in every other sport, the waves during the offseason. All I hear about in the NBA and the NFL, there's no such thing as an offseason now. Every day there's news. You've literally destroyed any news, any breaking news for the next few months until this thing gets done. That's atrocious. And there's how many Yankee fans and how many Mets fans out there right now that you're ticking off and that you're destroying. You're saying, go find something else to do. Trust me, as a human being, they will find something else to do. And they will not come back. There's enough people out there already that are bothered. The fact that you're trying to stop or you're locking out players because of money, because of your money issues, your money woes. You're freaking billionaires. I mean, how is that our problem? I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. How is that our problem? Figure it out. Don't make it so ugly. 877-337-6666. There's a lot to get into today. So, listen, just because I lead with the baseball doesn't mean that there's not a lot going on. The Knicks were brutal. Again, you talk about a team that was favored. How are you giving points? And you barely lost by 15. You were getting smoked. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the whole Daniel Jones. Is his career as a New York Giants winding down? We're going to get into the luck of the Jets at the moment. Are they going up against Gardner Minshew? There is a lot to dive into. And for anybody that's out there that enjoys the fights, there were some ridiculous UFC fights that I was very much into. You can always check my podcast at the Fight Fan with Pete Hoffman. At the Hoff WFAN is my Twitter account. But the Fight Fan with Pete Hoffman, it's on Odyssey app, WFAN.com, all that stuff. You can find it. I follow the fights all the time. It was a ridiculous night of fights, crazy upsets. Jose Aldo, former featherweight fighter, former featherweight title holder, champion. He moved down to bantamweight and had a ridiculous fight. It was phenomenal, and it looks like he's returning. When you drop weight in some of these classes and in these, when you drop weight at a certain age, you're going up against younger, faster guys. But he seems to look really good in the bantamweight division. It was a very exciting fight, and he won. It was an amazing comeback. But we'll get into that more and stuff like that, too. 877-337-6666. Call me up or tweet me at the Hoff WFAN.
I'm Erin Ryan, political commentator, comedy writer, and host of Crooked Media's Hysteria.
And I'm co-host Alyssa Mastromonaco, former White House Deputy Chief of Staff for President Obama.
Each week on Hysteria, we are joined by a team of hilariously opinionated ladies to discuss the headlines from the serious to the absurd.
We cover everything from reproductive rights to rom-coms and break down the political news of the week and cultural stories that affect women's lives.
New episodes of Hysteria drop every Thursday. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's Macy's one-day sale tomorrow with deals of the day for everyone on your gift list. Like chic winter coats, $79.99. And Tommy Hilfiger outerwear for him, 60% off. And find our lowest prices on flannel bedding, pillows, and more from Martha Stewart Collection, 75% off. Plus, get contact-free curbside pickup or pickup in store today. Details at Macys.com/pickup. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
wagertainment is? It's the picks, the analysis, the information, mixed with the laughter and the entertainment. Smart sports betting content that'll put a smile on your face.
The BetQL Network, streaming live each day and helping you bet smarter.
If you're a sports fan, you know why you should listen? It's sports betting content without the BS. No hot takes, no nonsense.
All the insight you need to bet smarter is at BetQL.com. And listen to the BetQL Network, streaming live right now on Odyssey.